Yeah, man. A lot of people don't know my background, man. They just see what's
right.
They just see the covering. They don't know what's under the hood, you
Right.
know. But you know, like people, man. So I was married previously, you know, and '03, and to '07,
Yeah.
and you know, I had a, you know, after my divorce, you know, I lost my job, and you know, had a little stint with law enforcement, and you know, I was homeless for a period, you know, and life as I knew it, you know, was over. You know, I had come from a place where, you know, I had the nice house, I had the nice car, and I had the beautiful wife and kids, and on the outside looking in, like everybody thought, man, this young, you know, black man got it together, you know, but in reality, I was battling with so much stuff, man, from my childhood that I didn't even know that I was still struggling with to this day. And you know, it took me going through something like that, and being brought before God, and being brought before men who can just really pour into my life in a way that just built me back up, man. You know, and when that happened, man, God said, "Double for your trouble, man. Double for your trouble."
Like
And
that.
yeah, man, it's just an emotional thing to even talk about, because I'm just so grateful for, you know, where God has brought me from. You know, you know, I remember I was watching a TD Jakes sermon on YouTube one time, because, you know, in my line of work, I don't get a chance to go to church on Sundays. I'm in the gym, you know, so I got to get that word somehow, you know. And you know, he did a visual demonstration. He had a guy come up on stage, right? You know, and he walked from a pretty far distance.
Wow.
And he said, "I want you to walk way over there." And this was really on the opposite side of the sanctuary, right? And so he asked the guy, he said, "What do you think about that?" And the guy laughed and said, That's pretty far." So he told the guy to turn around, and he said, "Look how far you've come."
Oh man.
You know, and it was, man, it was just amazing. So when I think about, you know, my journey, man, and how far God has brought me, man, I still realize I got a long way to go, right? Still realize I got a long way to go. But I look back and just, you know, I'm just grateful for where I've come, how far I've come.